Hi everyone, welcome to your 50 rep smash for your strength workout for today. So there are 9 exercises. You have to do 50 reps of each. You have to complete all the reps for one exercise before you move on to the next one. So there are a few exercises where you'll need to do each side and a few exercises where you just do the one full body workout. So we're gonna start with our squats. If you have something heavy, grab onto it. Otherwise, you are doing your regular body weight squats. Set yourself up like you normally would for a squat, chest up, shoulders back. Push those knees wide, squeezing the glutes up the top and driving through your heels. 50 reps. Try and do these ones non-stop. We're really working on our muscular endurance at the moment. So 50 reps for your push-ups. Once you've done that, you can move on to B, which are, oh, I said the wrong thing. 50 reps for your squats, move on to B, which are your push-ups. So your options are plank on the toes, on the knees, or into your 4-point kneeling position. Remember, you can break each exercise up into 5 sets of 10, for example. You just can't mix your exercises together. So for your push-ups, belly button pulled into spine, glutes squeeze nice and tight, elbows back at a 45-degree angle, and you've got 50 reps to get through in as many sets as you need. Once you've done all of your push-ups, you're on to C, which is a single leg bridge. This is your first each side exercise. You can do 10 on your left, then 10 on your right, and 5 times through. It doesn't have to be all 50 on one side and then all 50 on the other. So, lying yourself on the ground, shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed, one leg up in the air, driving through that base heel. Squeeze your glutes nice and tight and make sure you've got your belly button pulled into your spine. And you've got 50 to do on each side. And like I said, you can alternate as many times as you need to get all 50 done on your left and your right. Once you've done that exercise, you are back to upper body with a polar bear press. So if this movement is a little more uncomfortable, I want you to swap it out for plank taps. So if you can't do a polar bear press, you're alternating, tapping to each side, 50 to each side in a nice tight plank position. If you can do your press, you're up in downward dog, your fingers are pointing towards each other, hips are high, chest is open, and your elbows go wide until you've done 50 reps of this exercise. Reset after each rep, so push your chest back down each time to make sure you stay in that right position. Once you have done your polar bear press or your plank taps, you're onto inchworms with a push-up. So start standing up, your legs stay straight, hands to the ground, walk yourself into a plank position, and if you need to go onto your knees for the push-up, drop the knees down. Then lift your knees back up and push yourself back to start, standing up in between each rep. 50 reps of that. Once you've done that, you're onto your monster walks. This is your second each side exercise. So pop your booty band around the shins, roll the shoulders back, and you're doing 50 steps to one side, 50 steps to the other, making sure you've got your knee driving over your ankle the whole time. If you don't have a booty band, lying on your side, support your head in your hand, bend your bottom leg, flex the foot of your top leg, and you're doing a straight leg raise, 50 on your left and 50 on your right. Once you've done that, you're on to the next one, G. You're doing reverse crunches. Lying on your back, your hands can go either underneath your bum, out to the side, or you can support your head with your hands. Start with your legs at 90 degrees, then you're pulling forward towards your chest with a little bit of an upward push. Trying to make sure that you don't start using your legs by opening up through your knees and using momentum to get your hips up. It needs to be nice and controlled, and you need to be able to control it on the way down. So you curl up and control to get your hips back down to the ground. 50 of those, 2 more to go. You have plank shoulder taps, each side as well. So on your knees or on your toes, and and then you're crossing and tapping the other shoulder. Keep your hips still by squeezing your glutes nice and tight, and have your feet slightly wider. So roughly the width of your mat is a good estimate, and that helps you control that hip tilt that you get. So that's 50 to one side, 50 to the other, alternating the whole time. And then you're onto your last exercise. Now this one takes a little bit of brain power. It's called a corkscrew. It's a full body exercise, and you have to do 50 to each side. So you start off in a 4-point kneeling position. I'll show you front on, and then I'll show you the side view. So knees and hands on the ground, tuck your toes underneath you, lift your knees up, then you're going to kick your right leg through, so you sit down onto your bum. Then you're going to bring your right leg back, so you finish in that 4-point position, and then swap onto the other side. Left leg through, sitting down onto your bum, and then back to center. So from the side, it looks like this. Kneeling, bring your right leg through, lift your other hand up off the ground, push back to center, swap to the other side. So you're alternating 50 to each side with this one. It will get your heart rate up, so feel free to drop it into as many blocks of a manageable number as you need to. And that is your last exercise for your 50 rep smash. 9 exercises, 50 reps, off you go.